affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may put your hand down. State your name, please.
Jimmy Williams.
And I have a plea form here that appears to have your initials on the bottom of each page and your signature on page 8 of 9. Are those your initials and your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you read this plea form from beginning to end?
I have.
Did you understand everything in it?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you currently taking any kind of medication?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever been treated for a mental illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you used any type of drug or alcohol in the last 10 days?
No, ma'am.
And do you understand by entering this plea, you're waiving some very valuable constitutional rights, including your right to have a jury trial, right to call witnesses, cross-examine witnesses, testify, and appeal any judgment and sentence?
I do.
Have you had the opportunity to go over the plea form with your attorney?
I have.
And do you need more time with Mr. Landman regarding the plea or the proceeding here today?
I don't believe so.
And have you had enough time to go over and discuss with him the case prior to the plea, including any defenses that you would have to the 3 charges of DUI manslaughter, possession of 20 grams or less of cannabis, and use of possession of paraphernalia? And it's my understanding that you are changing your plea from not guilty to no contest on count 1, the DUI manslaughter, which carries a maximum sentence of 15 years, $10,000 fine or both, as well as the possession of less than 20 grams of cannabis, which carries a maximum sentence of 1 year, $1,000 fine or both. In exchange for the plea, you have agreed to 7 years in the Department of Corrections, which includes a 4-year minimum mandatory, followed by 3 years of probation with an extensive list of conditions of probation in addition to the standard conditions. Is that your full understanding of the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that 7 years in the Department of Corrections means that, and any credit for time served, so you have 5 days credit for time served, any other time that you get is between you and the Department of Corrections, although there would be a minimum day for day on the first 4 years?
Yes, ma'am.
So I know that everyone knows that the Department of Corrections gives gain time for people for good behavior, and they've done that in the past. But if they delete that requirement in the future, you can't come back and say that you entered this plea expecting that you would only do 6 years and not, 90-something days. You understand that? And are you entering this plea because it's in your best interest, or because you're guilty, or both?
I believe it's in my best interest.
And are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone forced you, threatened you, coerced you, mistreated you, misled you, or done anything at all to get you to enter this plea against your will?
No, ma'am.
And you understand that a felony conviction will cause you to lose certain civil rights, such as the right to vote, right to carry a firearm, as well as the right to have certain state, local, and federal licenses.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, you can be deported?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're ever in trouble in the future, this plea can be used as a basis to increase, enhance, or habitualize crimes as well as sentences. Do you have a solution?
Yes, sir.
Do that, please?